So what I've got here today is a Panasonic PT50 LC13. This could also go for the LC14s, maybe even the 15s. And of course the 63s, 64s, 65s have digital tuners. That's the difference when you have a 60 series versus a 15 or 16 series. And of course they do make 43 inches and they make a 60 inch, I believe. And the problem with this one is we can go ahead and hit the power button on this one, and it will come on and begin blinking green, as it should. And the set may even come on and run for a moment, and then all of a sudden you get this one blink that is maybe hard to see on the camera, but it is orange or amber, just one blink, and that indicates that the set's having a problem with a fan. So show how to troubleshoot this real quick. So now the fans in these sets, right in the middle of the screen here, you can see that this is one of the fan connectors. This is another fan connector right here. They have 3 pins, a red, a black, this one has a white, this one has 3 pins, red, black, and it's yellow. Maybe hard to see on the camera. But what you want to do is primarily it's the yellow pin we're concerned about, so we want to measure the voltage on the yellow pin as we fire the set up. So I'm going to put my voltmeter probe on the yellow pin here. The negative lead is going to go to chassis ground, metal like the ballast, the lamp case over here that you can't see. I've got my negative lead here with a little short clip lead that I've made here, and I'll just attach it to one of the video jack, the grounds here, and that's a good common ground to use for your voltmeter. So I'm going to put my probe on the yellow lead of the main exhaust fan and fire the setup and let you watch the voltage. Okay, so it might be kind of hard to see, but I do have the probe in the yellow lead right here. I'm just holding it with my finger so you can kind of see where I have it probed at, as well as the camera at the same time, or the voltmeter at the same time. So I'm going to reach around and hit the power button, and you can see it starts up there, and it's kind of bouncing around 1.9, 1.6, 1.7, so that indicates that we do have a bad fan. It should be staying at about half a volt or less. But if I move the camera over to where the fan is, you can actually see that the fan is running even though the voltage is jumping around. So that's what's triggering the shutdown, because that voltage should be sitting at 0 volts. So let me look at the positive lead on that. It's running a steady 7 volts, so there should not be a problem with this fan. But back on the sense lead, you can see that the voltage is continuing to jump. Right now it's steadied out, so the set will probably run okay from this point on. But the problem is that fan definitely needs to be replaced. And so if I reach in and stop the fan, after it senses that it stopped for a moment, it should, if the fan's working correctly, send a high. Oh, and it's not. So definitely we got a problem. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so it sent a high. Took it a second. Sent 4 volts back to the sense lead that there was a problem with the fan. So we want to look at replacing that fan to repair this one. This set, like I said, it has another fan. This is the leads from the fan. It's got 0.028. This is the main exhaust fan. Actually back up in here, very hard to see, but there's another fan that is the LCD cooling fan, so it also has sense leads. So these two are very easy to test. The one that's up in there, very hard to test if you have a problem with that. Alright, so I've got the other fan in here, so I'm going to put my, hopefully you can see it, get my probe in here on the yellow lead. We'll fire the set up. Take a look at the voltmeter. Once the fan gets going, it goes right down to a low voltage and just stays there. And the set comes up and runs. And you can see on this one I didn't have the exact fan that we had on the last one. This is a little bit different, but it is a 3 lead with a rotation sensor, and that's the key on a set like this, to have the rotation sensor. So You can see the lamp is lit. You can see the light leaking out right there. So there you go. Had a couple problems on these sets with the fans. The other one, you can see my video about the filter cleaning. This should go with that video. I had a couple people ask about what one orange blink is. So there you go. It may not be the fan that I had defective. There are the other 2 fans that are monitored on this set. So hopefully this keeps some more sets out of the trash, out of the recycle bin. And thanks for watching once again. I appreciate your views and comments. Like I said, I try to answer as many as I can, but I can't, of course, respond to every single one. You can follow me on Twitter, NorCal715. Everybody have a great day.